If you've ever watched a marathon, you know that the runners who succeed aren't necessarily the fastest. They're the ones who pace themselves, train consistently, and have the endurance to keep going when their bodies want to quit. The Christian life operates on the same principle. It's not a sprint where you give everything you have for a short burst. It's a long distance race that requires steady training and persistent endurance. Life is long, and we need to be training so that we can run well and finish strong. This means developing spiritual disciplines that will sustain us through seasons of difficulty, disappointment, and even mundane routine. It means building community with other believers who can encourage us when we want to give up. Just like marathon runners need coaches, training partners, and a support team, we need the church community to help us develop moral strength and endurance. We weren't meant to run this race alone. The writer of Hebrews reminds us that we're surrounded by a great cloud of witnesses, people who have run this race before us and finished well. The beautiful thing about this marathon mindset is that it takes the pressure off having to be perfect today. You're in training, you're building strength, you're learning to pace yourself. Some days you'll run strong, and other days you'll barely jog. But as long as you keep moving forward, you're making progress. Remember, the goal isn't to impress anyone with your speed. The goal is to cross the finish line with your faith intact, having run the race God set before you with perseverance and joy. Hebrews 12:1-2 says, "Therefore, since we are surrounded by so great a cloud of witnesses, let us also lay aside every weight and sin which clings so closely, and let us run with endurance the race that is set before us, looking to Jesus, the founder and perfecter of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is seated at the right hand of the throne of God." What spiritual disciplines or community connections do you need to develop to help you run the marathon of faith with greater endurance and strength? For the Stronger Walk podcast, this is John Alsdorf.